it's Maddie and welcome back to my channel. I do apologize if it is echoey, but we are in the home stretch of renovations. We are so close to being done. So to celebrate, we are going to spend a day together at home. It is so rainy and gloomy out, so I don't really have many plans for today, except we're going to be painting walls because there's some scuff marks we need to cover. I'm going to be making a batch of pancakes to put in the fridge or freezer for meal prep. We'll probably make a really good lunch to prep for the rest of this week. Today's Tuesday when I'm filming this. And yeah, I don't really know what else we're gonna get up to, but I'm sure we'll find some things. But to start off, we're gonna make some blueberry pancakes, not banana, blueberry. This is just a pre-made dry ingredients I have, so we're gonna take 1 1/4 cups of this mix. I'll leave the recipe down below. We're gonna add a cup of milk, 1 egg, and half a tablespoon of oil. And then like quite a few blueberries. That was a few more than I was expecting. Oh no! My blueberry's frozen here. Oh, this is not turning out well. First I put way frickin' too many in. Oh my god, this is turning into a disaster. Okay, we're gonna put the lid on and forget about them for a bit. They actually look better than I was expecting, but the flip could determine that. Oh, just that last one. It's always the last one. When it comes to pancakes, I'm very simple. Just some butter and homemade syrup. And not syrup, it's syrup. Cheers. They're so fluffy. I love blueberries. I almost really screwed up. So in this lighting, it's really obvious, but the entranceway and the kitchen is actually 2 different colors. Over here, it's not as easy to tell. So there's just a few little patches that I need to paint over. Like there's a tiny scuff right there. Just a little nicks and marks. So I get out my paint, I start painting, and you know, when paint dries, it's a different color than when it goes on wet, obviously. I realized I had patched 3 places with the paint from the kitchen in the entranceway, and it is significantly darker. So thankfully I noticed before it was too late, so I was able to take a wet cloth and just go over it a couple times, but my heart sank, and so I was just like frantically painting after that, trying to get it done before I made any other mistakes. I was also supposed to paint this trim along the bottom of the cabinets. I can't get the freaking jar open. It is like on there so tight, so I'm gonna have to wait for my dad to get home, I think. Things are coming along. Things are coming along quite well. I really like the girls who can wear these headbands or like bandanas and pull them off, but I feel like I look like Tebow from iCarly. Oh, I don't know, it's just maybe because I'm not used to seeing myself like this, but definitely giving off Tebow vibes. I just need like a stick with bagels. But anyways, I need to go through my emails because I have over 300 of them, and I don't know if any of them are important or not, or if they're just scam, because Indigo has been filling up my inbox recently, so that's kind of irritating me. But I'm gonna put on Morning Glory on Netflix and get to emails. Also, when I was filming my video about only reading books with the word love in the title, I needed a picture of Pamela Anderson, and I accidentally set the picture as my background on my laptop, and I've just been way too lazy to change it. So every time I open my laptop, Pamela Anderson is looking back at me, which I'm not upset about because she is gorgeous and I really love her. I am really on a cleaning roll right now, so I'm going to tackle something I've been putting off forever, and that is cleaning the walls of my bedroom. I don't know if I've ever done this, so I'm nervous to see what the water looks like after. But first, I'm just gonna start by pulling everything away from the walls. I'm not gonna move anything out of my room, really. I'm just gonna try to move it all to the middle and clean each wall as I go. I'm gonna take my Swiffer. I'm gonna take a Swiffer and just put on a microfiber towel, attach it, and in my bucket I just have some warm water and Dawn dish soap. And now I'm gonna get to town. One of my favorite comfort meals is tomato soup and noodles, topped off with some Parmesan cheese and black pepper. And I'm gonna have an orange on the side. I just paid my Visa bill not too long ago, and I can't believe how much money I spent in the month of April. I think I'm gonna chalk it up to, it was my birthday at the beginning of the month, so my excuse was I was buying myself birthday presents, but that also happened in March, preparing for my birthday. So I don't really know what happened. I did buy some tickets to a concert that's happening in the end of May. So that's where a significant portion of it came from. But also a lot of it was just books, specifically used books like at Valley Village or like Book Outlet. A lot of my money went there. A lot went to random Amazon packages. Like I couldn't even really tell you what I all ordered, but there was like quite a few of them. So a lot of it was like skincare actually, now that I think about it. But I have been finding way too much convenience in Amazon and way too much convenience in ordering online, which for me, sometimes I reason with myself. I'm like, oh, but I'm saving money in gas. Like I'm not driving to the store. So if I order it off Amazon, then technically I'm saving money. Like girl math, right? No, that's not how it works. I'm still spending money. And if anything, I'm spending more than I would if I had to drive, because I think if I had to go drive and get it, I would learn how to live without those products and those things. But because Amazon is so convenient and at my fingertips, I spend way more than I should be, way more than I can afford to be. This marks the start of a no spend month. I have 4 guidelines for myself. I'm not gonna be super strict. Like, this isn't like a no spending, cutting out my credit card, don't need it, deleting all of the things off my phone. No, I'm just challenging myself to spend as little as possible. So not buying in excess or outside of my means, because that's not gonna go over very well. Anyways, the first is no buying books whatsoever. No books at all. Not even gonna go into Value Village to just go look at the books. Not gonna go on Indigo to look at them. Not gonna look at Book Outlet, because Book Outlet is a discounted online bookstore. I'm a sucker for that. And I have so many books of my own at home. I can utilize my library. I don't need to buy more. Anyways, this is me justifying with myself. The second, no Amazon purchases. Third, no takeout during the week. I don't really eat out a lot as is, but I just want to really emphasize that and try hard to make meals and to be creative. And I'm also like starting a weight loss health journey as well, so that's gonna help a lot. The fourth is no excessive self-care products. So no like skincare, no hair care, no bath bombs or candles or face masks, things of that sort, because I have so many of these products at home right now that I don't use and that I would like to use up before I buy new, because I am running out of room to house them, to hold them, to store them. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have nowhere to put anything more. I'm not gonna make a budget this month. I wanted to kind of use May as a trial run to see how my minimal spending can go, and then gauge after this month what a good budget is for myself. Because honestly, I don't know what my spending habits are like, because I kind of went gung-ho the last couple of months and just spent very willy-nilly and very freely, and I wasn't conscious of where my money was going. So now I want to become more aware of it. But anyways, I wanted to put this out there to hold myself accountable. And if you want to join me on this as well, feel free, because I want to do a hot girl summer. And hot girls are financially literate. So maybe I should start reading some finance books. I don't want to be a finance bro, but I want to have a solid understanding of finances and to make a nice little cushiony in my savings, because I don't know what is going to happen with my life, and living in Ontario is very expensive. Yeah, that's all for this. I think I'm gonna get paid today, so that's exciting. While we're chatting about money, how I break down my paycheck, because I get one big paycheck at the end of the month for the whole month of working, which is quite lovely. I do like that. But I use the 50-30-20 method. So 50% goes to, what is it? What's the proper wording? Oh, so 50% goes towards your needs, 30% goes towards your wants, and 20% goes towards your savings. Sometimes I fudge the numbers a little bit because I don't have a lot of needs. Like, I have my gas, my phone bill, my car insurance. I think that's it, really. Like, I don't rent, so I don't have any, like, a mortgage to pay or any, like, hydro, electricity, things like that. And I live at home, so I don't really buy a lot of groceries. I do buy groceries, but not where it's to support myself. It's where if I'm making a specific meal, then I will go and buy those ingredients if we don't have them at home. And yeah, that's pretty much all. So really, I don't have a lot. So I still do the breakdown, but sometimes my savings is higher. Like, I think what I should do is 30% towards savings, 20% towards wants, and 50% towards needs. I think that might be better. And that's a great thing about finances. You can adjust how it suits you, because finances is so personal. Anyways, enough about money, because money does not make the world go round. Actually, it does, but I wish it doesn't. Yeah. But exciting news, it is so sunny out. As you can see, I also have laundry out. but look at how lovely it is. So with the warm weather comes gardening. I am so excited. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go to Costco and maybe like Home Depot. Speaking of saving money, but this is more of a want. I would like to buy those spiral things for my tomato plants because I don't like the cages. I think a spiral would be neat to try and see how that works this year. And then Costco, I just need to get a few things, some random bits and bobs, but I think I'm going to do that tomorrow because I don't have any plans. But it is almost time for me to go back to the barn and milk. I milked this morning, went really great, no new calves. There's 8 calves due in the month of May, so we shall be busy. And you would think like, oh, 8, like, you know, that's 2 every week. Yeah, calving does not work like that. Like we could have 4 in one day. We try to spread out the breeding so that doesn't happen, but inevitably someone is due early or someone delivers early and somebody's late. So then they all just miraculously end up giving birth at the same time, which is fine. Like it doesn't really matter, but it's just sometimes more chaotic that way. Anyways, I have chatted long enough. I did drink another energy drink, so I think that's why I'm a little hyped up right now. Look at my foot, but don't look at my foot. Look at that nasty bruise. I was walking behind a cow and then she stopped all of a sudden and I ran into the back of her foot and like kicked it. And I don't know, like I kicked her with my toe, not the top of my foot. So I don't know if I like jammed it and that's why it's bruised at the bottom, but it's nasty. It doesn't really hurt though. Also, we finally have a table and a chandelier or light fixture in here. But this table is 10 feet long, so it is freaking massive. It's from Millbank Hardware and the chairs are so nice and squishy, but it's gorgeous. We're still waiting on hardware for the coffee bar, countertop, and glasses going in the doors. Kind of ironic how the last clip was me talking about saving money, and here we go to Costco, where everyone spends way more than they intend to. But in my defense, I work evenings, afternoons into the evening, and everyone else works days. No one wants to go to Costco on a Friday night, so that's why I'm up to go today. Today's Friday. But yeah, we're headed to Costco. I don't have much on my list. We are sticking to my list. We're not going out of that. Unless, of course, there's something I see that I need, but dogs are whining. And it's raining out, so I don't know why they want to go outside. They won't enjoy it out there, but let's head on out. We don't really need too much. I say that now and I'm gonna come home with a whole cart full. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I am just in the parking lot and it is so busy. Like I'm parked out in the back 40. Like, oh my God, wish me luck. I'm going for country girl off duty. Is that a saying? Maybe not, but that's what my outfit is giving. $350 later at Costco, and I hardly even got anything, it feels like. But one thing I did get that I'm excited to try is the Alani new cookies and cream protein shake. They had a bunch of different flavors. They had a munchies, which is like pretzels and chocolate. Then they had strawberry shortcake and fruity cereal. But I thought cookies and cream, you can't really go wrong with that. Also, this is like piss warm, so I'm sure it'll taste a lot better cold. It tastes exactly like you would think. Kind of artificial, like the after hit is artificial, but it's pretty good. I would be much more interested to see how it tastes cold, but not bad. Not too shabby. Anyways, let's get home. And I'll show you everything I got once we are home. Most of this is food, actually, so that's great. First are these pretzel chips. These are just the original flavor. Then I got some frozen shrimp. Oh, I got the ones with the tails on. That sucks. Why do the dogs always need to drink as soon as I start? Anyways, then the dill pickle salad. As we talked about earlier, the Alani cookies and cream protein shakes. Alani new energy drinks, the mix pack, cherry slush, breezeberry, cosmic stardust. These are my favorite energy drinks. I always go back to them. This pack of Swiffer dusters. 2 bottles of these immune sambucus gummies from my parents. Some fish oil. I got the Kirkland brand this time. These are my favorite snacks, and those are the peanut butter pretzels. A jug of Epsom salts, because I'm almost out and I love taking baths with this. The Summer Fresh 7-grain salad. I've tried to make this at home, but it never tastes the same. It's so much better from the store. This bag of breakfast burritos, egg, sausage, cheese, potato, breakfast wraps. They're so good. There's 14 in here. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to show you this. A bag of dog food for Sully, the salmon and sweet potato formula. This dog is such a picky eater. He will eat, but doesn't eat a lot. Like when we first got him, he would scarf down all of his food, and now he's like very picky. So we're just trying up different kinds. And the final thing is this like memory foam squishy mat for in front of the sink, so that your feet don't hurt when you're doing dishes. Anyways, that is all. That was $351. Not bad, not great, but anyways, I am going to put all of this away now. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. It wasn't all that exciting, but you know, it was fun. Fun little catch up. This does not count as a no spend because this was all necessary purchases and you need to eat, and most of this was food. So anyways, I don't need to justify, but that is that. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.